is Michelle and welcome to my channel. Today I want to talk about two things. I want to talk about the time after birth and not focusing on the baby but focusing on me as a person, as a woman. And then two, I also want to talk a little bit about alone time now being a mom. So yeah, let's get started.
Oh, I'm so awkward. Okay, let's get started. Okay.
So I delivered my little baby girl via cesarean, and that means that they cut you open. And the first 3 or 4 weeks of my baby's life, I was in pain and I struggled both mentally and physically because the complications that I had with my scar was that it was very swollen, it was very red, it was very painful the whole 3 weeks. And I remember talking to other women who have had a cesarean that they told me that you shouldn't be having these problems after 2 weeks, like it should be better, not worse. So I went to the doctor and I got antibiotics, and I had to eat antibiotics for a long time before it was actually healed. I think 2 or 3 sessions. So, and now it's finally healed, and it's now that I can look back on the time and on the beginning where I realized that, wow, like no wonder I was feeling so down, or like why I was struggling so badly, because I don't have any support here really, because my mom and my sister, close, like older sister, I'm the oldest but she's my oldest youngest, anyway, those are the two that I would normally turn to. But because I'm living in Australia and they are living all the way over in Sweden, they can't help me. And even though that I know that they would want to, and because of all the things that is happening around the world, I don't know when I will see them. And that's a whole nother topic. But yeah, so I can't really count on them coming and visit anytime soon to help me out. So I've been mostly taking care of our little girl, but my husband has been helping as much as he can, but he is also working, so most of the responsibility has been on me. So that's why I've been struggling, and especially then having the scar infected made it a lot worse, or a lot harder at least. So I think many times, or I don't think I really thought about that the cesarean was actually going to be proper surgery. I mean, I was thinking in my head, I was thinking, well, yeah, they're gonna cut me open, stitch me up, I might be in pain for a few days, big deal, I'm gonna get strong medication and then I'll be fine. But with the first few days afterwards, and I was like, when I was taking my medication, it was pretty okay, but it was really hard to go from like laying down to sitting up and to standing up and to carrying a little baby. So I don't think I mentally prepared myself enough for how it was actually going to be. So I truly wish that I would have had my mom and my sister here during that time. And now when my scar has healed and everything is looking very good, I am feeling much better. Like, it's not as hard to taking care of my little girl. My husband is now home a bit more because of everything that is going on in the world, but what I'm struggling, I would say now, is basically not getting enough sleep or not getting any proper sleep, which is, I guess, the story of any new mom's life. So that's what I wanted to, I guess, say with the whole after birth scar thing is, what's my point? My point is that I truly can feel a difference from how I feel mentally now compared to in the beginning. So I guess if you have had a C-section, cesarean, and are in the beginning, in your first weeks or so, and feeling like that you're really struggling and that you're in real pain, there is an end to the drama, or to the pain, and to the darkness, or whatever you want to call it. And don't be afraid to ask for help if you can. That's what I'm trying to say. And don't be don't pretend you're the strongest person in the world. You don't have to be the strongest person in the world. You're good enough. And I think I needed to say that out loud, to say it sort of to myself as well. So I might as well get it on camera. The second thing that I wanted to talk about is the alone, like getting any alone time after having a baby. I mean, neighbor's dog is barking, so sorry. I can be standing in the shower, and I know my husband is taking care of our girl, like our little baby, but I'm still standing in the shower and trying to be quick, because I feel in my head that I'm hearing her scream. So I'm like doing all these grooming and everything very quickly, and then I go out from the shower and like peek out and ask my husband, is everything okay? And then the baby's sleeping fine, she's all good. So I've been stressing in vain, basically. So I'm sorry, I'm gonna say a lot of so in this video. Don't know why. Gonna try not to do that anymore. Anyway, what I'm trying to say with this is that it's really hard to turn off that part of your brain that has now become a mom. Like it's like a new piece of, I don't know what, being put into your head, and it's like, this is the mom part now, and that part can never be turned off, basically. So it doesn't matter, I'm like constantly thinking about my baby, and if she's okay, if she has everything she needs, and also constantly wondering like, oh, should I help, should I do something? That's not healthy. I think it's really important to sort of separate yourself a little bit. I understand I need to accept that part of my brain will never turn off, and that is probably for the best. But I do need to give myself some time for myself. And I'm trying to, me and my husband, we are talking about it a lot. And I usually love drawing, writing, reading. So he is now trying to take her a bit from me so I can do those things, because I think that will help me feel 10 million times better mentally. I just need to give myself that time. And I've been struggling a bit, because sometimes when I do sit down and draw and I hear her in the background or think about her, then straight away I am stealing time from the time that I have here and now for myself. So that's another thing that I think we need to talk more about, or remind ourselves more about, and that is that you need your time. You're not a bad mom if you get an hour to yourself or 2 hours to yourself. You're a mom 24/7. You deserve to be you for 2 hours now and then, especially if you don't have any support like me. All I have is my husband right now, and I can truly feel the difference between a day or a week where I've been constantly like there for my daughter, and a week where I've had some breaks, the way my husband have had her for an hour here and there. I feel 10 times better. So yeah, I guess I just wanted to speak up a little bit about these things. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid to take time for yourself. Don't feel guilty about it. And yeah, your health is important too. I am saying this out loud also as a mantra to myself. So thank you so much for watching, and if you have other thoughts or something else that you would want to add to this video, please do that in the comments section below. If not, thank you so much, and I guess I'll see you hopefully in the next video. Bye. I am blabbing.